It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
In the criminal justice system, sexually-based offenses are considered especially heinous. In New York City, the dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies are members of an elite squad known as the Special Victims Unit. These are their stories.
Yeah, I'm leaving Pilates. Well, I just left Pilates. But I wanted to tell y'all something that happened to me that I've come to realize that a lot of relationship gurus or people on IG or people on TikTok don't really address is the narcissist that never wants to give up on you. The narcissist that even if you went no contact, he's still contacting you. He's still trying to put in effort to show you that he's a changed man and he wants you back. Well, this happened to me. And everybody who I tried to talk to about the situation, they're like, oh, just ignore him. Just ignore. 7 months. 7 months of ignoring this individual. He's been texting me, calling me, going through my family members. I've been ignoring him. So last week I was at work. When I'm at work, I'm a nurse practitioner. Plethora of people is calling me and the numbers are not saved numbers. So I just pick up the calls and I'm like, Valentina speaking, how may I help you? Well, he calls and I did not know. I picked up the phone. I said, Valentina, how may I help you? And he's like, hey, V. None of the nurses or doctors going to call me V. I'm like, hey, who is this? Mind you, it's been 7 months. I do not remember how this man's voice sounds. He's like, do you know who this is? I'm like, no, who is this? He's like, it's da-da-da-da. I was like, oh, why are you calling? He's like, no, I'm calling because I want to tell you I'm a changed man. I go to church on Wednesdays and Sundays. I don't go out no more. I don't smoke no more. I don't drink no more. You saw how I used to go clubbing day in, day out. I stopped doing that. I'm like, okay. I'm like, but you know, I've been trying to stay away from, he's like, I know, but I just want to show you I'm a changed man. I said, you know what? Bump this. Let's go out. I said, yeah, we could go out. So we've been talking on the phone consistently because it was my work week. I work 1 week and I'm off 1 week. So my first night off, we went out to eat. We went to dinner. We sat there, we talked, and he came back to my place. I did not have sex with him because in my mind, I'm like, sir, I want you to know that you do not want me. And it played out so well that it was so weird how it played out. Let me tell you what happened. So we head back to my place, right? I did not have sex with him. I have been abstinent from sex for 7 months, literally. And the discernment and the clarity that I have that I no longer participate in sex is like 100, literally. So we're laying in the bed and he's like, oh, you gonna put that thing on me? And I'm like, no. He's like, okay, remember, when it's time for me, when it's time for you, if you want sex from me and I say no, I don't want to hear nothing. I said, okay, no problem. Mind you, the whole point of this situation is to show this man that he does not want me, right? The next night, we went and we watched the Heat and Bull games at my house. We fell asleep early, but prior to falling asleep, I was on IG. This girl posted a post saying, single life is only fun when you're a hoe, right? So I went in the comments and I put, I'd rather be bored, STD free, at peace, not worrying about what he's doing or what he's not doing, right? IG has it to where if you like somebody comment underneath a post, you can take the person comment, put it in your story, and it'll come up on your story too as a repost. So when I seen it, I repost her repost at 4 a.m. Well, I had an individual who I was talking to in December when I left my ex, who's in my bed now, in September. So December came around, I thought I was ready to date and, you know, socialize. I realized I wasn't. The guy texted me Happy New Year in January. I text him back Happy New Year. I called him and I said, listen, I see that you're really into me, but I thought I was ready, but I'm not ready to date right now. You don't need to call or text me anymore. He still calls and he still texts me. He actually wanted to take me out for Valentine's Day. I told him no. To this day, he kept on calling, texting me. He finally got the picture. He stopped really contacting me around March, right? So when we went on the date, I put on IG on a date, kind of nervous, right? I guess this man from January realized, oh, So you are lying. You really wanted to go on a date. Him not knowing that it's with my ex, literally. So he goes, and when I repost the repost at 4 in the morning, he calls me at 4 in the morning. Mind you, my ex is with me in the bed. So I pick up the phone and I'm like, why are you calling me at 4 o'clock in the morning? He's like, oh no, I saw you repost the repost, so that's why I knew that you were up, and that's why I'm calling you. I'm like, why are you calling me for? I want to buy you flowers. I want to take you out to eat. I see you went on a date. I'm like, sir, I'm with my man right now. He's like, oh, now you finally claiming him. Him not even knowing that we just started talking. I said, yeah, I'm claiming him, so can you please leave my phone alone? I hung up the phone. So he goes and he flips over on the other side of the bed. I'm like, okay, he's mad. So I'm having conversation with him. He's giving me one-liners. I'm like, okay, he's mad. No problem, right? I get up the next morning. I go work out. I come back home. I cook breakfast. I bring him breakfast. He looks at me and he says, I'm not eating that shit. My eyes opened up and I'm like, this is the individual that I remembered. Nothing changed about this man. Literally. So I go and I said, oh, you're mad. I said, I knew that you was mad because I was talking to you last night. And he was like, yeah, I have every right to be mad. I said, yeah, you do have every right to be mad. He's like, V, if a girl would have called me at 4 o'clock in the morning, you would have flipped the fuck out this house. I said, that was the old me. I was like, you have to realize we haven't been together for 7 months. It's right for me to question you and ask you, what is your dealing with the individual? And if you show me like you have nothing going on with the individual, I would go ahead and let it be. So as I'm showing him, this man is basically talking to himself in my text messages and on IG. He goes, I don't give a fuck. Y'all girls can take a man back who lies and cheat on you, but I don't do that. I have boundaries. Mind you, this man lied and cheated throughout the whole relationship. That's why I left him. I'm like, oh, you have boundaries? He's like, yeah, just because you don't have it don't mean that I don't have it. I said, oh, okay. I said, so this means that you don't want me, right? He's like, yeah, I don't want you. I'm good on you. I said, oh, okay. I was like, I'm just making it sure. You're right? You don't want me. He's like, yeah. You see, y'all? You see what happened? It's so crazy because at the dinner table, I looked at him and I was like, I'm so shocked that we're at dinner right now. I would have never thought the day would have came that I would have been talking to you because I no longer wanted to talk to you. He said, V, that's the past. This is the present. It's 11/11. Make a wish. And you know what my wish was? I said, God, show this man a sign so he can leave me alone. And look what happened. Look what happened. Now we're good. If you text me and call me back, I'm calling the psych ward because you're a psychopath. You're a psycho. That was it, y'all. That was my little story time. Let me go home and take me a shower, baby.
Yeah, go take a shower because that neck is a little sweaty. But it's all good, though. Everybody love a little sweaty neck. Sweaty neck chick, you know what I'm saying? I was saying it might be hot out there. Who knows? What to do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video, back in the confessional. And yes, we staying lit, big dog, man. Shout out to my everyday people who rock with me every day. Shout out to my player partner, Lucky Wizard Deals. Your boy keeps it lit. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section. Hit the links down below. We got HiveMindLabs.com where you can unbig that back, okay? And use the discount code everydaypj at checkout, okay? Now let's get into it, man. Crazy situation, right? Well, I want to just say this to everybody. Oh, let the video play. She quit talking. Now she done talking. Y'all heard her say the end of the video. There's a few things. There's one thing I want to mention briefly before she said that the guy said, if a girl called me at 4 in the morning, you would have jumped down my throat, you would have been mad. Yeah, if y'all was in a relationship. Yes, absolutely. She would have did this. But she said that was the old her. No, that's still you. If a girl was to call him in the middle of the night at 4 in the morning, whether they were together or not, yes, she can question it. But she's going to have her reservations about if that guy is still dealing with another woman. I'm not saying that she is right or wrong. I'm just saying y'all would do that. It's just a fact. Like, women will trip out, regardless if y'all ain't been talking or whatever the case may be. Yeah, she'll definitely trip out. So I just want to make that point. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. The situation is dealing with a narcissist or a person that won't get over you. It's crazy because she says just 7 months, man. I've dealt with it for a long time. Like a person, when a person shows you who they are, just believe them and let them go. Like a person that will always try to get you back. They'll try to get you back, and when you don't take them back, they'll continue to do the same thing that made y'all not like each other, split up. Um, like those people that like throw stuff in your face or try to be mean. Like when you really set your boundaries, you'll see the person's true colors, how rude and mean they are. Like it's crazy, man. Y'all, I am not lying. Like people just, let them reveal themselves, cause they will. They'll do it. It won't take them long at all to reveal themselves, and they do it so fast. It's so fast, so quick. It won't take them no time at all to reveal who they truly are. You know what I mean? And it's a shame because you probably really like that person. Probably really, really like that person. But it is what it is. Man, one thing I want to say is like it ain't just men, it's women. Like when you break up with somebody, um, a person that think they really had you, and it's crazy because I'm gonna do like everybody else. I'm a Virgo, and I'm like, what? What does that have to do with anything? No, I'm a Virgo. I don't deal with that mess. You. Once we done, we done. Now I can still have sex with you and not have feelings for you, and still won't have feelings for you. I can have sex with you 5, 6 times a week and still go be with other people until like I start dealing with somebody else, and I'll be like, because I if I don't like you, I checked out on you. But I'm a man, so I still gotta have my. But that was young PJ. That ain't older PJ. Now I just don't do it. Like myself right now, I realize how toxic and stupid that stuff was. So I don't do it. I don't spin the block with exes and all that. Like I used to sleep with my ex just because I knew I could, and not just it's a long time ago. Just because I knew I could, and I was in a whole other relationship. And that ex still used to give me hell. And this is the stupid part. She used to still give me hell, and I'll still sleep with her, and nothing ever changed. Like she was still a bitch. We still get into arguments, all this stuff, and she'll just continue to want to sleep with me, still want to love me, still want to do all this, and then when I don't love her and I don't want to be with her, then the true her comes out where she's rude and disrespectful, and you know what I'm saying, showing off her new boyfriend and all this stuff. That stuff will still come right back out. And then when her boyfriend not around, she'll call me to come sleep with her again. You know, that's crazy. So like this dude doing this, she should have never let him back in. Yeah, she probably wanted to work him out. She was still in love with him. She probably still in love with him. But the fact that she knows that he's toxic and she keeps going back is crazy. Like at that point, girl, you kind of stupid. At that point, I'm not saying she's stupid. That's like a lot of people are dumb like that. Like I've been dumb like that, where I've dealt with a woman and then I take her back just to be like, all right, and I know exactly who this person. I know exactly how this person is about to treat me. I know exactly what's about to happen, and still, I give that person a chance. Like I'm done doing that. I'm done giving chances. That stuff don't help or satisfy my life and my mentality. You know, You gotta stop that stuff. You gotta leave that stuff in the past. Leave exes in the past. Cause man, like I promise, like man, I'm telling you, there's an ex that want to spin the block now, and I just be like, nah, I'm good. I had to block her. I ain't gonna lie, I had to block her. I had to block her because I was like, you're not respecting. I had to tell her, you're not respecting that I don't want to be with you. I don't even want to have conversations with you. If I was gonna do anything, I'd just have sex with you and move on. But I know that ain't what you want. So just move on. Leave me alone. And she went off, and I was just like, see, exactly. I don't want nothing to do with you, and I blocked her because I don't want nothing to do with her. It was that simple. With young me, I would have entertained it just a little bit, just to see if I could hit again. But now I don't even want to hit no more. You know it's bad. You a sorry ass woman when a man don't want to sleep with you no more. You a sorry ass woman. Cause man, we sleep with anything. Okay? It's a girl on she go viral on Instagram, and they talk like I forgot, she was on like one of them panels, and they was talking, and then she started talking, and they used like the Optimus Prime voice. Real ugly girl, like big belly, no neck. She looks like a catfish. Like she's just uh, built wrong, ugly, all type of stuff. God bless her, but anyway, y'all probably know what I'm talking about. They was doing pranks on people where a hot girl will walk up to her, like, my friend wants to talk to you, but she's kind of shy, and they like, dude's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. Then the girl comes walking around the corner, and they're like, oh no, oh no. Well, he's only doing that because he's in public. If that girl hit him up in private and was like, hey, let me give you some head, a guy will go over there, sleep with her, and won't tell a soul. You know how many I ain't told a soul nights I've had? That person will never, they'll never see me talk about that. If I see her in public, she might be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hell nah. Cause on God, and then they'll be like your friend. Girls, ladies, I'm finna tell y'all a secret. If a ugly, big, ugly girl or whatever come like, this is my brother, he definitely smashed. He definitely smashed. But whatever. Y'all ain't gotta listen or believe me. Everyday people, let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe. I'ma holler at you later. Peace.
Day and night. For some women, it can start working in as fast as 1 week.